Alright, in this video we're going to be doing our number sentences in which we're going to be looking at the start of our unit in regards to linear equations. So the focus is on number sentences, and we need to make sure that we understand these things here, which we're going to get to very soon. So what we're going to need to understand is that, well, what a number sentence is. Okay, now when we think of sentences, we think, words, like a sentence that creates a paragraph, etc. But we can also have number sentences. And the way that number sentences are structured are into sort of different parts, and it's sort of like an equation. But it's important that we understand the particular parts of a number sentence, so that when we go into more detailed work, we can start to really focus on and breaking these down into more important details. So here we have these symbols here, and the first one we're going to focus on is the equal sign. Okay, so usually when we do the equal sign, we might think of things like 2 times 4 equals, okay, and we usually think of the equal sign as an answer. It means we need to put in an answer. When we're dealing with linear equations, it's not necessarily the case. The equal sign basically means that the equal sign, the left-hand side, must be equal to the right-hand side. So if we did this equation right now, so we have 2 times 4, that equals 8. If it's an equal sign, this side must also be the same as this side in regards to the value. It doesn't have to be just a number. We don't have to put 8. This also represents a value of 8. We just need to make sure that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. In this case, that is true. Okay, so this is a true number sentence. So we have the equal sign. If it's not equal, so for example, if instead of 3 it was 2, so it was not equal, then we use this symbol here. Okay, and this symbol here is just an equal sign with a line through it. That just means not equal or unequal. Okay, in this case that is true. So 5 plus 2 is actually 7 and not 8. So the left-hand side is not equal to the right-hand side. So we use that symbol when we're doing number sentences. Now the LHS and the RHS simply mean that, and I'll write this down for you. It just means the left-hand side. And RHS obviously means the right-hand side. So you're going to have two different types in a number sentence. You're going to have the left-hand side, which is this one, and the right-hand side of the equal sign. For it to be equal, the left-hand side must equal the same as the right-hand side. So we're going to do a quick example now. I'll write a new equation on the board, and we're going to work that out, and we'll see how we can fit these in to an actual question. Okay, here's a question that you're most likely going to get, and it says, is this a true number sentence? So we have the LHS and we have the RHS of this number sentence. So the way that we're going to do this, I'm going to write it down for you so to show you how you do the working out. And the way you do it is you break it down into your two parts of the number sentence. So first let's focus on the LHS and see if that matches the RHS. So let's go here. So you're writing out LHS equals, so 6 times 5 over 3. Now we need to do the multiplication first, so it's going to be 30 divided by 3, which we know equals 10. Okay, so the LHS equals 10. Let's see what the RHS equals. 7 plus 2, we know that equals 9. So now we can compare. Does the LHS of 10 equal the RHS of 9? No, it doesn't. So we'll say LHS doesn't equal, remember using this symbol, the RHS. Therefore, and I'll write this over here, this number sentence is false. Okay, so that's how we can tell if a number sentence, this number sentence is false. This is how we tell if the number sentence is true or not. So you break it down into two parts, your LHS and your RHS, do the equation, fill it out, and then you compare once you know the LHS and the RHS. Thanks, boys.